What's going on?
What
Off
up,
the Ropes
baby?
podcast is
Let's
back.
go. It's
Back at it.
OTR, man. Off the ropes for life, baby. If you don't know, you know now, baby. Let's go. Let's get it popping, Matt. How you doing, bro?
We're good. We got this podcast we're bringing back for all you fans right now. We're going to jump right into it. Let's go over the SmackDown from Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. I'm going to pause real quick and ask you, Matt, how was MSG, bro? Because you know MSG is where it's at, bro. Tell me about
I
MSG.
will tell you, the fans there, they were definitely electric. The crowd was electric, but it was not sold out. I will say they went.
Really? It was not. Hey, Johnny, real quick, man. When you think of MSG, what match do you think of, bro?
Probably WrestleMania 10. Sure.
Everyone thinks of that match, yo. The ladder match.
Yep.
The ladder match, man. Yo, everyone
Hold
thinks
on,
of the ladder match.
we're gonna edit this part out. Let's
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good laugh. That was
Yo,
good.
don't edit none of this, man. This is raw dog right now. Hold on. All right, we'll go back to it right now. I'm looking at edit that out. I'm gonna go back to it right now. Ready?
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Johnny, when you think of Johnny, look at yo. All right, I want to try. We're gonna do this. Ready? Here we go. Johnny, when you think of MSG,
All right. That's
all
good.
right, let's not ask that question then.
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh man, I'm gonna smoke weed and I'm fucking dying right now. Yo,
Let me
all right,
ask
hold
you
on.
a question. When you think of MSG, what's the number one match?
Number one match, MSG, man. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon ladder match, which that match personally, I feel like set up these Money in the Bank ladder matches. Let's be real. Without that match, we don't have Money in the Bank ladder matches. And fun fact, Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Did Stone Cold stun somebody for the first time?
Oh shit! It's game great.
I'm geeking, yo.
Oh, Jesus, Black City, baby. All right. Fun fact.
Hold on. Let's go. Come on. All right. We got to step on
Madison
it.
Square Garden. Fun fact. Madison Square Garden, yo. First stunner that Austin stunned Vince McMahon was at Madison Square Garden. So, Matt,
Possibly.
that's dope that the Vlog Warriors were there. You were probably there multiple times, but you were there for a hell of a SmackDown, bro.
Absolutely. And the off-air stuff is good. Like I said, Fox censored the content, unfortunately. But if you watch it on YouTube, you'll hear it. The crowd was chanting "Fuck you, Solo" and
That's
all sorts
awesome.
of stuff.
That's
So
awesome.
the TV dumbed it down as well, too, man. That's
Yeah.
why Fox. I can't wait for Netflix.
Yeah, when Netflix comes, we're not getting those edits, and we're not getting that. We're getting raw dog banging Monday Night Raws, man.
It's
So
They
gonna
did
be
it
the
with The Rock, too.
attitude, just better.
yeah,
They did it with The Rock.
They did it with The
censored
Rock.
the
That's
stuff,
true.
too.
That's true. They did it with The Rock. But you know what? You know where The Rock was smart? He had a TikTok. He had an Instagram where he was doing his own shit on the side for the company, and he was just rated R superstar The Rock at that point, man. He was doing whatever the hell he
Man,
wanted.
I'm glad he's back.
Heel
Yeah.
Rock was great. Once he
He was
turned
good.
heel,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was like
He was good.
He was great.
So let's go over the bloodline. How do you feel about it? What they did to Heyman?
Oh, man.
I
I'll tell you what.
I like it.
Paul Heyman, man, I didn't think Paul Heyman could take any bumps, man. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think old Paul Heyman could take a bump. But, hey, yo, ECW, ECW,
The crowd
ECW.
was chanting that too. The arena was actually exploding with that chant. No lie.
Oh man, it's great. That guy,
That was awesome.
Paul Heyman. Shout out to Paul Heyman. Give him an Oscar. He was over there crying. He was crying, and then he got his ass whooped. Shout out to Paul Heyman. That's why he's a Hall of Famer. Paul Heyman's a
Absolutely.
Hall of Famer for that right there,
He's
bro.
honestly the greatest, without a doubt, the greatest manager of all time.
And
Without
All
not for
question.
time,
nothing,
all time.
All time.
that's what that bloodline needed to do, to beat somebody up like him. You can go after the Owens and the Ortons, but you take Heyman, that made like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, that's like
And you know what?
That
He put that storybook to it, man. He at one point I thought he was gonna go ahead and say, I acknowledge you, you know? And he said
when that
and he
happened.
said, no, I don't acknowledge. And I said, wow, man, that was perfect. They did
that
it,
was
they
great
did it
storytelling.
right there, man. That was awesome.
Yep.
Money,
Then they had Finn
money.
Balor versus Jey Uso off air. It was a dark match. It was a street fight because Damian Priest was supposed to wrestle him, but he got stuck on an airplane, so he couldn't make it. But that was a good match. And then they had Awesome Truth versus Pretty Deadly off air as well.
Yo,
So
not for
Yeah.
nothing. I'm kind of mad that they just took the belts off Awesome Truth like
me
that.
too. Me too. I
Mm.
strongly agree.
Because our Truth is just.
No, he's money right now. He's pure gold. They should have done more. They should have done more with that, and they could have.
Yeah.
That's why I was.
Speaking of which, let's jump into Monday Night Raw coming up tomorrow night.
Let's go,
Which
baby.
would be for people watching this maybe in the morning today. Let's talk
Yeah.
about Monday Night Raw.
Let's go,
We're
Matt.
gonna,
Get into Monday Night Raw. What we get
So
into?
we'll kick
We're
into it.
gonna
We
get
got
into
Liv Morgan versus
we're gonna get
Zelina
into a
Vega.
Mysterio match. Is that what we're
Yeah,
getting into? The same
we got
effing match we've
Dominic
seen.
versus Ray.
Dom
We got
beats his dad again.
Yep,
Yeah.
Dom definitely gonna beat his father. You heard it here first. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler from Off the Ropes. You're
Matt,
gonna get
Matt.
also Liv Morgan retaining her championship belt versus
Mhm.
Zelina Vega. That is another spoiler. You heard it here first on Off the Ropes podcast.
All right.
Drew gets into Money in the Bank. Another
Drew
spoiler.
gets in Money in
Another
the Bank.
spoiler. There we go.
We giving out spoilers.
You're giving out
Absolutely.
spoilers. Is that how it is,
Two
man?
times.
Drew is
We
getting
got the
in Money in
spoiler
the
Two
chat.
Bank.
times.
Yep, and Punk will return and cost him Money in the Bank.
Mm.
Or Drew McIntyre could win Money in the Bank.
No, now, Matt, I don't want to like hold you up here and be like, hey, let's make this podcast longer than what it should be. But tell me why Sheamus can't win that match. Tell me why you think Sheamus doesn't win that match, man.
Sheamus doesn't win that match because he was supposed to be in, I believe, an Intercontinental title match at first, but Kaiser got injured. So I
Mm.
feel like Sheamus was working with them. They were
Yep.
going to do Braun, Sammy, Kaiser, and Sheamus, and I feel like Sheamus is kind of just like lost in translation right now in storyline.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean,
He is
the
lost in
reason why he
translation.
said
I
Drew
agree.
McIntyre
But
is because
Johnny, I'm gonna go to you real quick. Do you think Sheamus could be a champ at some point? You think Sheamus now? Sheamus is on his veteran run. I feel like at this point he's been around for a while. Do you think
I
Sheamus
think
could be a champ?
I think Sheamus should probably get the IC title because I think he needs it at some point. But
Mm.
as the main title or one of the main titles, nah.
Nah.
There's
All
too
right.
many people right now. You got to think this. Gunther's got to get a run with the belt. Drew's got to get a run with the belt. Punk's got to get the belt. Yeah, Sheamus does it. Braun Breaker's going to get the belt. Sheamus
Mm.
doesn't go into.
Matt,
Sammy's got to
let's
get the
jump
ring.
into Uncle Howdy, man. Tell me what you think about that, man.
I think that vignette was one of the best vignettes we've seen since the Razor Ramon Goldust days.
Yes, I agree. I think it was. I think that vignette was gold. That was just gold. You
I'm
haven't seen
all.
a vignette like that. You know, the last time I seen a vignette like that was back in the day, black and white NWO days, man.
Wow, there
You know
we
what I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah.
Wow,
When you had the black and you were
so
like,
true.
and when WCW was popping, you had a
That was
vignette like
awesome.
that, man.
The one
You
And
know?
the
thing I didn't
story,
like about the whole thing is, all right, the first week they destroyed all in the back. Looked like Gable. They killed Gable, and then Gable shows up this week to
yeah,
Raw.
that
That
was a
was the
weird.
only thing I'm like, all right, what are you? But I'm gonna give
Yeah,
him a
and
chance. I'm
Gable
gonna
was
let them.
out of the match, and then he was in the match. But there's gonna be
Then
more
he was
to
dead
that.
in
I
the
think
back.
they
Yeah, in
did
the
something
back.
to him. I think that they did something to him. It's gonna be more to that storyline with him.
I
Mm.
mean, I'm gonna keep watching it. We gotta see how this
Man,
goes.
I'll tell you what, man. I think Bo Dallas has a future, man. This guy has a future. Um,
Everybody's got a
I,
future.
yeah, but I hate to say it, man. Like his
I
his
don't.
brother dying is gonna give him the push to be one of the best in the business, man.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
calling it right
motivated.
now. Bo Dallas will be a WWE heavyweight champion. I'm
Oh
calling it right
yeah,
now, man.
I
For
know. I
sure.
see it.
Just
I
believe.
see it. I see him winning that world title at one point.
Yeah. Oh, for
I
sure.
do.
For sure.
I
And it's
do.
gonna be great. It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be awesome. It will be
Speaking
awesome.
of world titles, though, we got Money in the Bank. Damian Priest. Let's fast forward into Money in the Bank right now. We got
All right.
Damian Priest taking on Seth Rollins and Uncle
Mm,
Howdy.
mm.
My prediction for that, you know, the stipulation they were talking about. If Seth Rollins wins, then Damian Priest is out of the Judgment Day. But if he loses, then Rollins can't compete for the World Championship
He
again.
never gets a title shot. You know what I think, Matt? I think there's gonna be a DQ in that match. That
Absolutely.
spoils it all, bro. That's what I
Absolutely.
think, bro.
And
I
Uncle Howdy, if you watch during Rollins' return,
mm.
that I'll put it up on the screen here for us, for the people at home watching. But
And
the
not
Rollins was being stalked by the Wyatt Six
not
during
for
his
nothing.
return.
If you
So
go back to the beginning of like NXT, I think Bo and Rollins battled for the belt.
there you go.
So
Yes.
Wow.
that could be like one of them things how Bray used to go back.
Yep.
That's my boy
Wow.
Johnny using his brain over
Wow.
there. He's
Wow.
throwing it back. He knows what he's talking about over there. Big wrestling fan since
Yeah.
he was like
And, and,
5 years
and then
old.
we'd be
That kid
looking
right
at
there, man.
Rollins versus Howdy at SummerSlam, which would be insane.
Yeah.
And that
That's
would lead,
Wait,
and you
now
heard it
hang
here
on,
again,
hang on.
another
Is
spoiler.
it is
Alexa
it Seth
Bliss's return
Rollins
will
versus
help.
is it Rollins versus Uncle Howdy or is it Rollins versus Bo?
Hey, you know what, Johnny?
That,
That's a hell of a
that's a
question.
good question.
Because that's where I stand right now. When I see the
That's a
vignette
great question.
and I see all this shit, I say, who are you fighting? Who, at the end of the day, who are you fighting?
That's what it
You
is.
can't,
Are we gonna see? Is it gonna be
you
Rollins
think,
versus Husky or Sister Abigail, or is it gonna be the Nikki Cross? It's like, what are they?
Right.
When
That's
do
gonna
they
be
leave?
good.
I think
That's gonna be
I
good.
think we're getting like Finn Balor vibes with this, man. I think you're gonna have
Okay.
both Dallas there, but then the Demon Finn Balor has those main events. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like,
Yes.
I think I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. I
It's
can't
gonna be
wait to
good.
see
Hey,
it.
you know
I
what?
just can't
We're
wait
gonna
to
just
see it.
enjoy the ride. Just enjoy
Yeah,
the
I'm
ride.
enjoying the ride. Ride the wave,
Absolutely.
man. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's see what happens there, man, because it's going to be
So
That's
dope.
it.
Raw's a must watch, and Money in the Bank. As we're on this topic now, let's talk about another match that's going on: the Bloodline versus Cody Owens and Randy Orton.
Mm.
I hope they. Well, we know the Bloodline's gonna win.
Bloodline's
That's
gonna
for
win that
damn
one.
sure. But I just
But
hope they
let
let
me ask you this, Johnny. Do you think Orton sells out? You think an
not
RKO out of
no
nowhere and Cody
Wow.
comes?
not
You know,
not yet.
not
Not
yet,
yet.
Not
not
yet.
So
yet.
what that could mean is Cody accidentally hits Orton in that match.
I think we're gonna.
Something
Mm.
happens
Yeah,
there.
because I
I
think we. I
see
don't
that.
think we
I
get.
see that.
I
The
don't think we get
the
Orton.
classic chair shot. The guy moves out of the way. Bow! He hits. Yo,
Yep.
I see it. I see
Yeah.
it.
I just don't think we get Orton and Cody at SummerSlam. I think Orton and Cody Survivor Series, or they save Orton Cody for Mania.
Mania.
But then
Mm.
Wow.
that's a long run with Cody as the champ. I don't know about
Yeah.
a damn run
But
as the
now
champ.
The Rock was saying he was going to come back for Cody. Don't forget.
Does The Rock
He,
come out at Rumble, Matt?
I don't know if The Rock comes out at Rumble, if
Do
The
you
Rock
think The
comes out
Rock
at
wins the
SummerSlam.
Royal Rumble? How
I don't know
awesome
how
would
The
that?
Rock has time to do anything.
As a effing fan though, as a fan of wrestling, The Rock. If you're watching the Royal Rumble and you're down to number 30, you're probably like, this shit sucked, and then all of a sudden you hear, if you smell what The Rock is cooking, and The Rock comes out number 30 and wins the Rumble. How awesome is that, man? What a
Oh, that's
story!
awesome.
Oh, that'd be
That's
dope. That'd be dope.
That's as awesome of a story as we would see. I mean, I'm ready for The Rock to have his send off match versus Roman in
The,
Vegas.
Yeah,
who
yeah. I mean, that's
who
gonna happen.
gets in? Who is Jacob Fatu going to be in this match? Is everybody going to get to see Jacob Fatu wrestle Saturday night at
We
the
don't
Hey,
know.
hey, Johnny, let's talk about Jacob Fatu real quick, man. Let's be
the
honest, man.
Samoa
This guy
Werewolf?
comes out, he has the pyro. He looks like a scary mofo, man. You know what I'm saying?
That could be baddest dude in the locker room. Who knows?
I think
The
this dude
Samoan
might be the
werewolf.
baddest dude in the biz right now. I think Jacob Fatu right now is the baddest dude in the biz. Put the strap on that dude, man, and that bloodline ain't getting
Hey, he
beat.
was the champ in another wrestling for 2 years. So it's like,
Yeah.
we're gonna see. But
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is, once he starts, everybody's gonna like him. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll tell
The
you, man.
Samoan werewolf. And what other matches are we looking at? We got
the
we went over the men's Money in the Bank,
What
the
about the
women's
women's
Money in the
money in the
Bank.
bank? Go over the women's money in the
the
bank real
woman's
quick.
Money in the Bank. Chelsea Green cashing
Mm.
that shit in. She's gonna get the briefcase. She deserves it, and that's my pick for
I
that.
could see Chelsea Green or another one, like I said, Tiffany Stratton.
Yep. That's
I
I
back
can't see
Johnny
it
on
going
Chelsea
any other
Green.
way
I think
other than
Chelsea
that.
Green is the one to get the push right now. I think she's going to
They
get the
need to
push.
push her.
And
Yeah, yeah.
if they give Chelsea Green the push, then that might open the door for somebody else to come back. The Deathmatch King,
Absolutely.
Mm,
Kagura.
mm.
That's
What else we got for Money in the Bank, man? So, hey, let's talk about did we talk about the men's Money in the Bank already?
no.
No, we
No.
didn't. No, this
No.
might be the first time ever we're talking about this Money in the Bank match, yo. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, I think Drew McIntyre earns this shot in a triple threat match, gets in the Money in the Bank match, and gets the Money in the Bank. I think he gets the Money in the Bank. I think he wins
He's
it.
on
Now,
fire right now. That dude is a beast right now.
he's on fire.
Yeah.
He's
What
on
does
fire.
he win it and go to cash it in and CM Punk cost him?
I don't
That would
know.
be great.
I want to ask you guys off rip. Do you guys think anybody cashes in the Money in the Bank on the same night, bro? You think anybody wins it and cashes in the same night? Because it's happened before.
I'd like to see it, but the way it's going, just because
No. I don't see
No.
it happening because they already kind of have Nia Jax versus Bailey set up for SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Gunther versus Priest is pretty much set up. I
yeah,
mean,
and no, then you're wasting it. Now if you keep it on
yeah.
somebody, you have that
yeah.
long them running out. Is it gonna be tonight? Should it be dragged out to WrestleMania?
Hey,
No, bro.
but as a fan right now, Johnny, all right, are you tired of the WrestleMania cash in, bro? Because I feel like you see it all the time now. You see the WrestleMania cash in. Oh, this guy's
No, because
cashing in.
I think how they did this last one was pretty fucking good. Because
It was good.
that place went
They burned him.
crazy when
Yeah,
I agree.
he
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
pulled them and thing when they
yeah.
Judgment
It was
Day.
great. It was great. It was great. It was great. McIntyre got burned. McIntyre's been
Yeah.
burned way too many times, bro. And
Yeah, but
I think at this point, McIntyre wins the Money in the Bank, and he finally shines. I think McIntyre is going to be the face. At some point, you got to put this guy as the face, man. So
And LA Knight was another candidate in there too, but
I'm a
I don't,
fan of LA Knight, but that was last year.
yeah.
Now
mhm.
a year removed, it's like, all right,
Let
yeah,
me hit you guys with an
LA Knight,
off-topic drop kick
yeah.
real quick. I don't want to go crazy here. Let's go off-topic drop kick real quick. Matt, let me ask you, how do you feel about MJF, bro?
MJF is in the wrong company. He needs to come over to
Yes, yes.
WWE.
And Johnny, now I'm
That's
gonna ask
I
you
fuck with it.
and
That's
why? And why does MJF have to come to WWE? You get MJF in WWE, who you booking him with and why?
off rip or
Off
right
rip.
off the start,
Yep.
Cody.
Cody. Oh,
100,
we going MJF and
100%.
Cody off rip, man. I like it. I like it.
100%.
I like it.
Right away.
I think
Right
100%.
away.
I think personally, man, if you start a feud between MJF and The Miz,
The
you might get
Miz,
some of the best mic promos that you can get in wrestling at that point,
but
bro.
I don't think he can go with him. I don't think the Miz can go with MJF.
No.
I think promo wise, I think The Miz can. You're talking about wrestling. All right, it's a
No,
different story.
not wrestling wise. I just don't think promo wise. I don't think he can go with
You
him. I
don't
think the
think
Miz
The
is
Miz
good.
could
I
go
think the
promo
Miz is
wiser?
good.
I
I think
think
the
The
Miz
Miz
is
could.
good, but MJF is fucking really good. And I don't
MJF's
Yeah.
the man, man.
and I don't even think MJF could go with certain people like MJF against The Rock. I don't MJF Punk.
I,
Wow.
Call me
They
a
did
mark.
it in
Call me a
AEW and it was
mark.
good.
And call me a mark, but book MJF against everybody, man. That dude's one of
Yeah.
the best people on the mic that you can see, man. Comes
He's
out
young
full
too.
scumbag. He's a scumbag. Comes out with the scarf, F you, but this guy's great. This guy's great. 100% great, man. So
No,
book it,
he's
man.
one of the best in the business right now.
Yes,
They
he
need to
is.
get him over on the WWE side of
I
things
was
immediately.
surprised
Yeah.
that he stayed.
Yeah, money talks.
Yeah,
And
basically.
that's the problem. That's the problem. AEW is they're spending the money, man. I don't know how they.
Yeah.
They're spending too
I think
much
they're
of it.
just breaking even.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Oh, I think they're just breaking even
He's
because
a billionaire from his other companies. He doesn't this is just a plaything
and
for
you
him.
know what? Hey, Fat Jericho, great. Fat Jericho is great, man. I don't know. And you
Their
guys,
best. Wait till Hook. Wait till Hook leaves there and shows up in NXT. That's just another person that they don't use right. They're gonna use them right. Fucking place suck.
Yeah.
I,
No, yeah, no. I agree
yo,
with
it
that.
was good the first 7 months to a year, and then no. That's
No.
just
let's get back off the off topic drop kick. Let's get back to Money in the Bank. Matt, tell me what else we got going on over there, bro.
So I'll tell you, it's going to be in Canada, and one of the best crowds I've ever been in front of was during the Canada match. They had Sami Zayn and Roman at the
Mm,
Elimination Chamber. The
mm,
crowd in Canada is always electric, so I'm going to be looking forward to being there. It's going to be awesome. My match of the night that I can't wait to see is definitely going to be the Bloodline versus Owens, Orton,
yeah.
and Rhodes. That's definitely what
mm,
I'm. And I'm waiting to see again, spoiler, I think we're going to get the return of Jimmy Uso.
mm.
That's who I think we're going to see at Money in the Bank. I think they're going to hold off on Roman until SummerSlam.
That's right. It is in Canada, so
Yeah,
spoiler: Chelsea Green will win Money in the Bank.
I
Book
like
it,
it.
Johnny.
You
Book
heard it
it,
here
man.
first, folks.
And
Book
what
it.
do we got with Sami Zayn, yo? What's going on with Sami Zayn, yo?
He's
Sami
gonna
Zayn is
win.
actually defending his title versus Braun Breaker.
Mm. So
So that's going to definitely
Sammy should
be
get a
a good
W,
match.
right? The crowd should
I
be
Yeah,
think
hyped for
someone's
him.
going to cost Braun Breaker. I think
Yeah,
Braun's going to get screwed or something's going to happen where he doesn't walk out with the
let's
belt.
when
go.
It's
that
too
boy run
soon to
around
give
the
Braun
ring.
Breaker the IC title. It's just too soon to give it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He just got there. I love him. Just let it be. You give him it, and then how does he lose it? He's gonna
Yeah.
hold
You
that
know
belt. We
what,
just
man?
seen Gunther.
Sammy's
you know
so good, man. Sammy's such a good wrestler. He's a good promo cutter. He's good all around, man. Just let him hold it. Just let him
hey,
hold
Him
it,
and
I'll
man.
tell you
him and
right
Owens
now.
are like two of the best right now.
Yeah, two of the
Wait
best.
till
Two of the best.
Sammy. Wait till Sammy joins up with Roman and the Usos to go against the Bloodline.
They could
Mm.
do
That's
that
what.
too. The old
Now,
bloodline
that's
versus the new
something I wanted to
bloodline.
ask you guys, man. I wanted to ask you guys. You guys really think that Roman Reigns comes back straight babyface and joins Cody Rhodes, or do you think Roman Reigns
I
is
do.
Roman Reigns, man? Because he's one of the
The,
best heels in the biz, and I don't see
the,
this guy joining Cody. I see this guy saying one
the,
versus all and doing it on his
the,
own, man.
look, they could slice it either way. They could have him come back saving Cody. They could have it come back where Roman doesn't quote know what's really going on, and they all try to jump Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
They could have it where they jump Roman out of the bloodline. Technically,
yeah, yeah.
they could have it so many different ways. He could return as a heel, and then they jump him out. Or he could come back as just a pure baby face to save Cody. They could do a lot with it. There's
There's so much
different
they can do.
angles.
Hey,
I agree. I
as
agree. There's so much they
as
can do.
long as the tribal chief comes back and the big dog doesn't.
Right, right.
Cool.
That's good. Any other final words for this first episode of Off the Ropes?
Off the ropes, man. Hey, Matt,
Coach
I'd just like
Dow,
to
we
thank
back.
you, bro, for having us back,
Thank
man.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We know you're on the road all the time. You're going to
Yeah.
shout outs to the vlog warriors, Johnny. Shout outs
Oh
to
Shout
the
yeah,
out
vlog
keep
Vlog
warriors.
killing
Warriors.
it.
Shout
What
out What's
a
a Fig.
Keep killing
vlog,
it.
baby! What a
Yup.
vlog, baby! Shout outs to the vlog warriors, man. Off
Yup.
rip, man. I'm happy to see you back, man. I appreciate you, Cat. Let's get
Oh,
this
Yep.
we're
thing
gonna
Tell
keep
me
this
his
popping, man.
best
going. We're gonna
looks.
keep this going. We can
Man,
even
we
do
keep it
little ones
going,
for
man.
people
We
like
keep it going. You
after
know,
Raw.
Yep.
After Raw, like 10-minute Raw preview, post Raw
let's do it,
stuff.
man. We keep
Yep.
it
There's tons of
going,
stuff.
man. Because you
Before
know what, man?
SmackDown, after
We're
SmackDown.
just too sweet,
Spoilers.
baby. We're just too
Woo!
sweet, baby. Throw
Hey
it in
yo,
there, baby.
All
Let's
right,
go,
boys.
man.
two
All
terms.
right.
That's
So
two.
let's
Matt, I'm not
end
hitting
it.
any buttons, bro.
No, I'm ending it. And then how do I